Hi. So after many long years of sending in ticket after ticket about this very obvious bug with the game, today Blizzard shocked the World of Warcraft world with an announcement that playable gnomes will no longer be in the game World of Warcraft. In a surprising announcement, Mike Morhaime had this to say. This is a decision long overdue and should never have been needed. To explain, as the World of Warcraft was in full-scale production, we were barely able to cope with the massive demands of what was then an exciting new venture. We had to pull people in from work on other games just to get the project finished. Unfortunately, one of the guys that was seconded to World of Warcraft picked up a joke memo about playable gnomes and put them into the game. By the time we realised the news was everywhere, we were about to pull them when Chris Metzen convinced us that we'd look like we didn't know what we were doing and just to stay cool about it. We didn't have another race to go and we weren't prepared to cut one from the Horde side to balance it out. Not even Tauren. So we left thinking that nobody would be gullible enough to actually roll one and we could deal with it later. But the best laid plans of mice and men, people did create gnome characters. The longer we left it, the more difficult it was to go back. We were in too deep. And that's how it's been ever since. But as we've been working on bringing back classic WoW, all the old mistakes have been coming back to haunt us, but none have given me personally as many sleepless nights as this one. So we've agreed to bite the bullet and correct the mistake, which should never have been allowed to go on for as long as it did. From the release of Battle for Azeroth, gnomes will no longer be a playable race. Anyone with gnome characters will of course get a free race change and our heartfelt apologies. In a wide-ranging article, it was announced that there would be a new playable race for the Alliance. A new race of potato-like people was revealed, with some concept art initially. These guys are going to be called the Spudulacs, and they are going to take over Nomrigon. We're actually going to get an Alliance race that can take back Nomrigon. Obviously, it was always laughable that the gnomes would be able to do that. Now, full details haven't been released, but as well as the concept art, they have shown us what they're going to be looking like in the Battle for Azeroth game. They're not playable in the alphas yet, but we've got some male and female versions here. Just to show it, but like it should be coming to an alpha build fairly soon. Now, they didn't really say a lot. They did give details of about a couple of racials. One of them's called Mashed. This one is a racial that gives the Spudulacs the ability to suicide without a repair cost. So useful when those wipes are called in a raid or to prevent an opposing faction player from getting an honourable kill from you. Another one is called Maris Pipered, which is a musical assault which deafens anyone in an 8-yard radius. This basically works as an AoE disorientate. Now, they haven't given a name yet for the racial mount, but again, they did show some BFA footage of that. It looks very similar to a baking tray. Of course, they did say that the designs are not final yet, but this is the race that we're going to have to replace gnomes, and I'm sure we'll all agree it's a massive improvement. So thumbs up to Blizzard on this one. Thanks very much for finally listening to us. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share with other people, those poor lost souls who are rolling gnomes. Just let them know the nightmare's over. Thanks very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.